are going to the bridge. We are arriving at the border, leaving Portugal.
This morning we started a little later than all other days. We intended to have breakfast before crossing the bridge to Spain, but it turned out that we couldn't find any cafes around the hotel, so we decided to see if we could find a breakfast place in Spain instead.
We start this day as we did yesterday, with a bad hip. But we are happy in our minds. We will cross a bridge here over to Spain and leave Portugal.
After saying goodbye to Portugal last time,
Thank you, Portugal.
we crossed the old 19th century bridge and walked over into Spain.
It's windy. This is a challenge for Camilla because she's afraid of heights. So we are walking directly without no stop. And finally, we came to Spain! Hi Spain! Now we can see the fortress up there. Nice. Now we will continue into Spain. España! Great! We are now in Tui. And we'll continue on the Spanish side to Santiago de Compostela. Portuguese side, the bridge we just walked over.
Tui is a well-known starting point for many pilgrims, when it is, like Sarria, about 150 km from Santiago de Compostela. This means that if you start from Tui and walks all the way to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela, you can obtain a certificate as a proof of the completed walk. This certificate is called Compostela. We walked up to the center of Tui, where we found an open restaurant. They hadn't opened up the outside service yet, but they didn't mind us to take a table and sit in the sun at the square in front of the cathedral.
Yeah. Yes, we are in Tui. And this is a cathedral. Lots of hikers. So we will be some more, I think, today. I don't know if we are early or so, but we asked for a table for two.
After we had finished our breakfast, it was time for us to continue our hike. But now it was very late. Where had all the time gone?
We took our time here in Tui. We are leaving. Time is just over 11. It's a really nice old town. The swallows are singing. It's a lot of them. I think the swallows is flying high. Then it should be a good weather, we say in Sweden. We have to slow down here. It's only 30. It's many more hikers here in Tui. I think we have seen at least 40 outside the church starting their walk today, and several have passed us also. Nice to see other hikers.
After a while, we understood what had happened. When we crossed the bridge over to Spain, we lost an hour. Not because the bridge was that long, but because there was an hour time difference between the countries.
It's July the 2nd, and the time is 12, middle of the day. And we are walking along this road, and it's not so fun, but we do what we have to do. Here is the monument or an old Roman bridge, and we are just now going over it, but I will show you. They have covered it with wood, but I will show you. Here it is. Fantastic. The first hour was not so fun. It was along a big road, and but now we have walked in the forest for a while and over some Roman bridges and under very nice trees. So it's been a meditative time for us. We have not spoken so much, just walked. We take our time, think a lot. We have a choice to do. It's the one alternative road that you can choose.
We came to an intersection where we could choose our way. We had taken the path to the left through the forest before, so this time we wanted to take the other one, straight ahead, to see what it was like. Which turned out to be a very, very bad decision. We had to walk through an industrial area, and there was no possibility of direct shade. We also ended up in a very strange place, where we thought we could rest and have something to drink. But after a few minutes we understood that it would probably be best if we moved on.
Camilla found us a strange place, middle of an industrial area. It's just behind the fence. There's some cars and the building you see behind me. And that's some kind of shop. I will see if I can film a bit.
Así, sí, agua grande, pequeñas.
Oh, we survived that stop also. It was a strange place.
Very strange place.
There was not sober, I think, not the shop owner either.
No, they were drunk also.
Yeah. We will not recommend that place. But we got water, and that was important for us. So
And
now.
a banana.
Aha, okay. Now I understand why they have done an alternative road in the forest. It's a long street to walk. Okay, I admit this is not the best part of the Camino Portuguese. No cafes, no restaurants, just a long road, an asphalt to walk on. You cannot hide for the sun, and it's quite heavy to see so far, and that you're moving so slow. But you can change your mind. How you're thinking. The good thing with this long road is that you know when you are at the goal. And Camilla is listening to a book. That's destruction.
As you may have noticed, Camilla had problems with her hip during this day, and walking a long time on asphalt didn't make it any better.
So at last, we're arriving at the end of the long road. Yes, it was long. Took some time to go. But we are still moving, and will do so at least an hour more. Then we see. We got lunch, and now we continue to Porriño, I think it's Porriño.
Where to sleep.
We hope we find a hostel or Albergue for us. To walk in cities is not fun at all. It feels, yeah, it feels heavy.
And it's about 30 degrees. And
Yeah, it's warmer now
yes.
than it's been before, and air is dry, and you feel the pollution.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. The clock is now showing 16:16, and the temperature went up to 30 degrees. I will show you on the opposite side of the road. Oh, yeah, yeah. Can we find an Albergue, please? We'll see. Today the Albergue opens at 18:30 and we're not sure if we get a bed, so we were looking at 2 hotels and 1 hostel and 1 casa, and tonight it will be a room here for €54. It's some kind of festival here in Porriño. This is how it will be when Camilla book. 1, 2, 3 beds. You remember when she ordered lunch? It was similar. We also got a bathroom, a big bathroom. Oh, good, really good, because today I'm really tired. I'm tired in my mind too. Okay.
The balcony.
Yeah. Come on. Oh hey. Oh ho. Oh hey. Oh ho. Oh hey. It's a French balcony, or? No, it is a small one. Oh, perfect.
Maybe I should take off my
Oh, so perfect. I'm so happy. I am in Porriño in Spain. It was a long day and a heavy walk in the industrial area. You should not walk that way. But now we will shower and enjoy a beer or something else. See you soon. Hi Camilla. What a nice room you got us. Good work today. You are a hell of a worker. Hell of a walker.
walker.
Yeah.
Walker or worker.
Yes. Sometimes I thought we were in the movie Walking Dead or something like that, because
Zombies.
yeah, it was zombies, because the factories was closed and the buildings was like that. Now we will check if the sheets are good and the beds are good for bedbugs. Then we will shower. The festival of Roman in Porriño. Two glasses of wine, a plastic bowl full of chips. It's the dinner for the night. It was a warm day, not so funny walk.
No, it was mostly industrial.
We walked along the road for an hour or hour and a half. Then it was a bit in the forest. I think someone don't want us to film. Take 2. No nice views. Warm, long road. No cafes. No, nothing.
I think it was car factories and it was closed. Everything was closed.
So if you walk from Tui, choose the alternative road into the forest.
It's
and
a little bit longer. It was 1 kilometer longer, but it's much nicer.
Yeah. So we are a bit tired tonight, but we will come back tomorrow, because then we have new fresh energy. I hope.
A little later we went to the supermarket and bought food and wine. We thought we had a real luxury dinner that we served ourselves on the balcony, among our clothes that were drying. We didn't have an opener for our wine bottle, but I went down to the butler in the hotel restaurant, who happily opened the bottle after ascertaining that it was a good wine. He then asked if we had any wine glasses, And when I replied that we had drinking glasses in the room, he shook his head and went to get 2 real wine glasses, which he handed over to me with a smile. Once again, we met these friendly people who made our trip so good.
The evening's dinner is served between our laundry. Bon appetit!
Now we are on our way again, and we are going from Porriño. It was a very good hotel here. Great beds and shower.
New day, new steps, and new adventures. We will see what happened today. We are on the road again, and Camilla is feeling good. It's a lot of stuff in this backpack. I can see that. Biscuits, bananas, water.
Chocolate drink.
This day we started happy and with a lot of energy. But of course, everything doesn't always go as it should, and we ended up a bit wrong.
Good morning. We start with a visit in the forest. We're not sure that if we are on the right way.
We think we went on the original way, but it's very much longer and no yellow arrows.
Yeah.
So we're going back.
Yeah, we are going back right now, and the start with hill, a really climb of 50 meters or something like that. We are the only hikers, more or less. We met a few Spanish guys, but we didn't understand each other. So we're going back, and I will show you the crossroad where we had the arrows in different directions. Here is the crossroad. As you can see, they are warning the vehicles for walkers, and the arrows is in the direction to go straight ahead, but the stone shows the arrow to the right where we went, but this arrow is showing another direction, and we think that's the right one, so we will go there very fast. And more arrows. Cross your fingers that we have right now, otherwise we have to climb a second time. We are on the right way. Go! And they also have marked where we should go.
And how fast?
Yes. So we are walking on the green grass of asphalt. Green paint of asphalt. Yeah. Look at this. They have, it's tires, old tires. It's 100k left to Santiago. Funny. Okay, we have to walk uphill here also.
I think I remember that.
You do? Ah, I don't yet.
A funny situation was when a group of women went and freely talked about their relationship with the men, in detail. It was probably best to drop them before us when the details got pretty intimate.
Yeah, we're going listening to them for a while. It can be like this on the Camino too.
Okay, so husband and wife. I'm happy they are happy for. So he can't get it out. So they can't.
And there they go. And it's quiet again. You have to accept that people talking and have music and like that, but
You can choose to let them go back.
yes. We are walking through this nice village in this valley. And I think a thunderstorm is chasing us. So we have to keep walking. Keep on walking. So rain covers on. Just drizzling a bit right now, but I put my cameras away.
We had only packed rain jackets in case of rain, but also to protect us from any wind. Fortunately, we never had to use them. We only used the rain covers for the backpacks. One thought I have, if we had continued along the sea, had we packed the right clothes then?
It smells good.
Very good.
Something happens when the rain comes. There are hills. There are still hills to climb. Tired?
Yes. It's good for the heart.
Yeah, it feels in the legs too. Took a short break and it's still going uphill, so we will continue in this direction. It's drizzling a bit, so we still have our rain covers on, but it's working well.
The oldest stone on the Camino. And the oldest man. No.
I think the gate is open, so we can play. Okay, we go to the playground instead. No. We have to hike to Camino to Santiago.
Colorful hiker.
Yeah. As soon as I have the camera, it starts raining, so I will put it away immediately. The descending is very tough for the knees. You have to go a little bent with your legs and very easy. Some says that you should go in zigzag. You choose.
I'm zigzagging for my knees.
Yes, that's good. Continue with that.
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime. Okay. That sounds good. It's Sunday. No luck. We have to go further. Here you can take your picture.
It was Sunday and we could not find anywhere to have lunch before Redondela. Really hungry, we sat down at the first restaurant we found, together with several other pilgrims.
This is how a common bar looks like in Spain, with the pilgrims menu. Like. Today's lunch, I take a melon with ham, and Camilla get the burger.
A small burger.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I got the second plate. The stomach is full again. What are you doing?
I have a stone in my shoe.
Again. Again and again.
I think it's in the tape.
Okay. Here you have the Casa da Torre Redondela. I think that is the municipal albergue. Gracias.
We felt strong, so this time we chose not to stop in Redondela. Instead, we continued a few more kilometers. But I can recommend a private hostel in Redondela, where we stayed before.
I can recommend a pension, and that is Casa da Herba. It's a real nice place. It's just behind the municipal albergue. But today we will continue. Oh, it's uphill. Hello! We are talking about Portugal and Spain. We compare a little. If we compare the 2 days we have walked now in Spain with how it was in Portugal, I will say that it's less cafes and restaurants along the road in Spain, and we have walked more along roads, and they are not speaking English so much in Spain. They were very good at English in Portugal. Have you something to include?
No, that's true.
Okay. I think she's a bit tired because we are walking uphill.
I don't know if we knew where our decision would take us, but we were lucky again and found a room. It was a restaurant owner who also had a private hostel. And again, we were alone in the shared room.
We are following a man who says nothing, and we are walking where we think we have booked a room when we enter the restaurant 200 meters from here. Pension. Okay, this is our hostel for tonight. We have beds in the shared room, 6 beds and 1 sofa that also can be a bed. 15 euro each, and we got towels and sheets. The bathroom is shared. We have chosen these beds, and this is the view from our window. Oh, it's nice. Okay, that was all for today. I hope you will continue to follow us. See you tomorrow. And you, remember to subscribe to the channel if you don't have already done it. It helps me a lot and inspires me to do more videos. Good morning. I'm sitting here and it's time for breakfast. The time is just after 8, and I think it's really crazy here because the traffic is high because it's Monday morning, and it's very many hikers passing through. But it looks to be a good day.
Suddenly, as if someone had given a signal, there were walkers everywhere. They came not only on foot, but also by bus and went in all directions. It was an incredible spectacle to behold.
That was a fun experience. We were alone at the cafe, and when we should
Breakfast.
yes, and when we should start hiking, a bus came and stopped, and out came
About 40-50
hikers
hikers.
in different sizes and different looks.
It's fun to see the variation. It's variation in age, and some had a white plastic bag and full training equipment, the garments and the clothes. It's so different. It's fun to see.
Yeah, they were, and suddenly we were in a queue, hiking uphill. But if you travel with a travel agency, maybe it will look like that, or I don't know. I want to add that I and Camilla, we are very happy to see that so many people are hiking. That's why we do these videos. Because if you know why you hike, you don't need to listen to others how to do it. You just do it your way, and that's the way to go, I think. If you are long, short, old, young, have a sickness or something, you walk on your conditions. We want many more hikers in the world. The world should be better if people hike instead of doing crazy things. The cars is moving very fast here. The second breakfast. We have walked for an hour. And now it's time for the second one. Okay, we are on the road again. After this first break of the day. Look at this view. We shall cross the road and go up to the right. We have done business with a man and bought shells. The shell is showing that you are a peregrino. So now everybody can see it because we're gonna put this on our backpack. I think this is a touristic place. If you look at all the cameras. We shall cross this bridge, and if I remember, we should go on the right side of this street. Look at this. Not so easy to walk, but we can. I wonder if this is a old Roman path too. It's a lot of climbing today. Uphill we go all the time. So this was a tough start for this morning. We will have a break here. Camilla is sitting here.
My feet are sweaty here and here, not here, not here.
On the upper side.
Side.
Yeah. We have bought a banana and now we take some water and maybe some biscuits. Then we have to continue. It's a lot of hikers today. I think it's fun to hike today. It's fun to meet other hikers. We met a Spanish guy who have been in Fiskebäckskil. And yeah, now we will go again. We are talking about taking a break. And how important it is to
Take off your shoes.
yes.
Wriggle. What do you call it with your toe?
Even though the shoes are very good on your feet, it's nice to take the shoes off. Just even if it is just 5 minutes. The sock is drying very fast, and it feels very good afterward when you start walking again.
It's a good tip.
Yeah. So don't be lazy and keep your shoes on when resting. Take them off. Do you hear me? Take them off. A new road construction. Wow, look. Fantastic how they can change the nature just for one car. When the Romans were here, they didn't do like this. They would walk over the hills with their wagons. I have discovered that my mind don't work as it normally do.
No, your mind usually are sharp as a knife, but now it's more like a spoon. It's very relaxed, and that's good.
Normally I want to have control over everything, if I can. Even what's happened tomorrow. And maybe I want to change the past, but now I'm more relaxed and here where I am. And how did we discover that? I said I have lost my sunglasses twice, but I haven't. I have lost tripod. I lost the
lens.
I know it's the protection for the camera
The
lens.
lid.
Yeah, and yeah, I it's a lot of things. I put my stuff everywhere when I arrived at the Albergue, and I normally don't do that because I want to have control over my things, and I'm the last one of us to put together everything when I'm normally it's the first one. So yeah, and how do I feel? Terrific, actually, terrific. So I hope this is the new me. But I want to be sharp as the knife in my mind. Hola, buen camino. We hope we get lunch here. Hola. Hola. Yes. It's so nice to come back to this restaurant and supermercado where we have been before. 3 years ago we were here. And if you want to find this restaurant, you need to leave the Camino just for 400-500 meters. But it's a nice place and good food and perfect. Okay. I want to say that this restaurant is worth the extra steps because lot of food, good food, nice place to stay on, to relax, even though it is at the roadside. Our lunch cost us 11.8 euro for 2 salads and Cola Zero and a small beer. What more do you need? Okay, here you have another choice to do. It's an alternative road and we have this original way. We walked the left one for 3 years ago and we will do that again. Because if I remember right, it was fantastic to walk in the forest. We'll see, I hope I have right. We took the alternative road and it was as we expected, and as you can see you get shadow to walk in. It's fantastic actually. You can hear the water. It's a small stream to my right.
At the end of this day, we came to the part that Camilla likes best, the forest.
So beautiful. Ivy everywhere.
Yeah.
Like this part, the best of the whole Camino.
Due to
The forest.
it's very green.
Yes,
Lot
like
of
a rainforest.
like much oxygen.
Yes.
During our hikes, we often end up in situations where something out of the ordinary happens to us. Sometimes when we can't find a way, or when we are looking for something, you can say that the Camino helps us. This also happened to us this day.
I have to tell a little story. I and Camilla was walking, talking about how far we could have been walking now since the last stop. Then a man came in front of us, walking toward us, and when he is about 5 meters from us, he said in Spanish that Buen Camino and Buenos Dias, it's 1 kilometer left to Pontevedra. Where did he come from? And could he read our minds? Thank you, St. James. Is it nice?
Ice cold.
Ice cold. We are walking into Pontevedra, and we have already seen 3 albergues, 1 hostel, and we have just walked maybe 600 meters when we're entering. But I knew from before that to get to the old town it takes a few kilometers, so therefore we will continue walking and see if we can find any hostel later. This is a big city. 86,000 people are living here in the center of Pontevedra. I think this is the first time on this trip that I feel that we maybe should have pre-booked if we wanted to have a cheaper accommodation. Not because there are no places to stay, but it's a big city, and normally that means you have to pay more for your bed. We choose this hotel. I hope that is good. We'll see. Follow me. 58 euro. This is what we got for 58 euros. A nice hotel room with a double bed. Yeah, and a French balcony and own bathroom. We are satisfied. The view from our French balcony. Maybe not something to brag about, but who cares? All restaurants was fully booked. No, they were closed because they eat very late. So we have made our own tapas dinner. Wine, cola, Pepsi Max, melon. You see here, and this is manchego. Wow. Oh, bread. Yeah, this is with polo. Yeah. So we will have a nice dinner here, and the terrace. We are all alone.
Pontevedra is a bigger city, and I think this is a good place to stay if you want to take a rest day. Lots of restaurants and tourist attractions to look at or visit.
This church is magic. Fantastic. So it's morning in Pontevedra. We have just start walking, and you can hear my backpack nagging on my back. Oh, it's a bit chilly, but it will be a warm day today. No clouds on the sky. Last time we were here, we couldn't walk over this bridge because we had to go round. I will show you the bridge over there. We have to walk around there and up because this bridge was under reparation and now it's finished. Fantastic. If I remember right, there are shells on the side of this bridge. I have to see if I can film it. Here we can see the shells.
The days start to be pretty similar. Sometimes the biggest issue is to find a place to have coffee.
It's breakfast time. Our breakfast today is made of our leftovers from yesterday.
Yes.
And we have the best of all, an orange. Not too bad. Not too good either.
After Pontevedra, you have the option to walk the spiritual variant of the Camino Portuguese. We have never walked that route and didn't do it this time either.
I wonder if this house will disappear in a few years. Covered by something. We are talking about how it is to change place every day, to have to move on. How do you feel about it?
I have no problems at all to change my sleeping place every night.
Okay. Don't feel tough.
No, I think it's an adventure.
Okay. I like when we are going, when we are on the road. I think that's the best time. Sometimes I feel that it can be stressful, that you don't know where to stay. But as soon as I know, I cool down. That's my feeling. Something more to add?
Nope.
Nope. We are still walking in the forest, and I'm waiting for my breakfast coffee, and the clock is soon 11:30, so I don't know where it is because there are no bars. I hope we will find some soon. We have now been walking for approx 2.5 hours, and we have still not found any cafes to visit. It's a long time. So we found it, and many more of us. At last, my double espresso. Just when you needed one. A bench in stone. We have just bought some fruits. €2 I gave for this. Bananas, orange. I don't know the name of that in English, but it's
Plum, I think.
but it's looking good. We're a bit tired. We have been a bit tired all day, I think. We didn't sleep so well. It's warm, and sometimes it's a bit windy also, but it's a perfect hiking weather. And we are walking along this road, and the nature is fine, good, fine, fantastic. We found us a nice spot here in the shadow. It's a family who has a bar in their garage. We will see what we get to lunch. I get lunch. A tuna salad. Some bread. It's good. Yes, it's good. It's windy, I know, but here is a choice you can do. If you want to go up to a waterfall and go 5 kilometers extra, you go to the right here. Sorry for the wind. We have been there before, so we will continue in the direction to Caldas de Reis.
When you see the sign that says it's only 50k left to Santiago, you start to think it will soon be over. But remember to be present anyway. Little thing can still happen, as it did for us.
Now it is less than 50k to Santiago. And we are near Caldas de Reis, where we have booked a pension. We did it for a few minutes ago. We will see what it will be. But I think it will be traffic. What was the cost for the pension?
About 40 euro tonight
Okay.
for a room and a double bed.
And shared bathroom?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You will know more when we get there. We will also know more when we get there. This has been our view for a while. Cornfields, grapes, a paved path and trees. Ah, flowers also, grass. Ah, you see. We've been here before, so we had to stop to take a beer and a beverage, a beer and ice cream. This is a nice stay. Okay, the owner come with it. I have to try. Salute. It's a strong one. Oh, Camilla, the sun is warm.
I think it's 30 degrees.
I think it's something else. We were at the cafe and we had beer and an iced tea and an ice cream you had.
Yes.
Very nice place to stay at. And then the owner came and put some glass on our table and filled it up and said, drink it.
Salute, he said.
Salute.
Salute.
And we did. And it's quite warmer now. He said it was liquor. And I said it's moonshine. And I had to drink both of them because Camilla said, oh, I don't drink this.
It was strong.
Yeah, it was strong. But it's okay to walk now. I'm walking really good. So we met some singing Italian, and now we will meet them. Arrived at our pension. It's a very nice lady met us, and after walking 4 floors up, arrived at the reception. It looked like this. And then we signed in here and got the room. It's over here. And we have a shared bathroom. And the breakfast is already here. Yeah, it's some fruits, coffee or something, and we have a bread and butter and yeah, something like that.
Now we only had 2 days left before we would reach Santiago de Compostela. It is so easy to start thinking about what to do when you reach the goal, instead of continue to be present in the moment and enjoying the day and the nature around you.
Good morning. I think I have a lot of more energy because I slept very well this night, and we have eaten breakfast already at the pension. And yeah, the weather is fine. As usually a bit chilly in the morning, but it will be a hot day today and yeah, let's go.
When Camilla and I hike together, we avoid to start before 7:30. We still have enough time to reach our goal that we decide on the day before. On this day, we had decided on Padron as our destination.
I love the sun. To wake up almost every morning and it's sunshine. Sunshine outside and sunshine in your mind. Perfect. Oh, today is my backpack heavier. I am carrying about 2 liters of water. We discovered yesterday that we need more water than before. Oh, it's uphill today also. First break of the day. Nice spot you found. I don't think that dog was so popular. The small dogs are barking a lot, and the big one, he just stand there and do nothing. Time for a second stop and a second breakfast. This time at Bar Pardal. This tree will not give up. You have to go around it. We are descending. For me it feels like this is a long day. I don't know why. It's very quiet. The wind is doing what it should. We are walking in the forest, descending on a paved path. What more can I say? Not so many hikers. A few comes and goes. Yeah, I think this is a normal life at the Camino. What do you think? How is your day?
Okay day so far.
Good.
We are on our way to Padron. And thank God the wind is blowing because it's hot. I guess it's about 28 degrees.
The nature is changing, even though it looks like it is the same. It's different kind of trees. and then it makes the path be different. If you look, these trees are bending over to the other side. All of them. But on the other side, they're standing straight. Explain that for me, please. Now we have left the forest for a while. It has been a fine part to walk. Camilla is walking. Yes, please, Shadow. We walk down there. And we have to climb the stairs.
They were very big
Steps, yes,
very big.
to come to this nice place. We'll see what type of lunch we have today.
We have the burger completa, tuna salad, sangria, cola zero.
We go all in. Cheers.
Cheers.
The last of the sangria. We took a longer break this time. They have a really good Wi-Fi. So, oh, look at this. Wow. So we took a longer break. They had really good Wi-Fi, so we checked into our plane to fly home, and we also took a sangria and booked our hostel for tonight.
Yes.
An albergue
Albergue.
in Padron.
Padron, 8 beds in one room, and it was fully booked.
Yeah, it was busy in the Padron. We looked at 4 different albergues, and they only had 1 bed left. So I didn't know where Camilla should stay. No.
It was a button. Will you continue? Do you want to continue to book one person? I was tempted.
Oh, I understand that. Time is 2:30 in the afternoon. And I can say it's not so many hikers right now. We have only started at 8 o'clock once, and all other days we have started later.
Yes.
So we have walked from somewhere between 9 o'clock to 4-5 in the afternoon. You can say that's normal for us.
Yes.
That worked well. A lot of hikers.
Working day.
Yes, a lot of hikers in the beginning of the day and less this time in the day. Yeah. We are in the outskirts of Padron. I think we have maybe 3k left to walk, something like that, maybe 4k. And we have about 22 to Santiago. No, we won't. We will continue. So now we are in the center of Padron, and if I had the right information, they say that St. James came with a boat in this canal, and I think it's called in English mooring place. It's in the church in the opposite side of this garden, and he also preached here in Padron, and that place is up through the hills behind the large buildings. I will see if I can show you later. This is our Albergue, and we will find it now. 20 meters left.
In Padron we found a really good hostel, and we discovered at the same time that we couldn't trust the websites on the booking companies. They often say it's fully booked or only one bed left, but that was not the reality.
Here it is. Now we'll see if our booking is right. Hi there, all pilgrims and peregrinos. This is a message from me to you. We did the bookings today by bookings.com, and they said it was only 2 beds left. I can tell you that in this room it's only we. It's 6 beds and 2 is used. So if you get that message on bookings.com, don't trust it. Contact the Albergue, pension, or what it is, because there can be beds available.
In the next room, it's a room for 8 people, and there are 3 people sleeping there. So it's 5 vacancies.
So 5 still is available. So don't trust the bookings companies. They just want you to book fast. Yeah, that's our message. Otherwise, this this Albergue is 4 sons of 5 possibles. Hola.
Hola.
We have a reservation.
The name of?
Camilla.
Okay.
welcome to our home for this night. This is how it looks in a 6-bed room. Beds and lockers. There's our bed. I have started making mine. You have this personal box also, and possibility to charge. The mattresses have plastic coating, and also the pillow. And you have this pillowcase in cotton and also sheet in cotton. Then you have to use your own equipment, or here you have some blankets that you can use if you want. This time we also took towels for €1 each, and we used the washing service. For €9 she wash and dry all our clothes, and that was very good actually, because we have used our clothes now in 11 days and mostly hand washed it, so we start actually to stink. So now is Sweden on the map. This is a room where you can sit and eat if you want, and just chill a bit. Nice room. And here we have a kitchen. Hello, I'm standing outside the church where St. James moored his boat.
In Padron, they have a mooring stone that St. James used when he preached just outside the village. You will find the mooring stone under the altar in the church that they have built around it. You can also get a stamp in the church as a memory.
So when St. James arrived here with his boat, he had a mooring place for the boat, and that mooring place is inside this church. I will show you. And then he was preaching here in Padron. And that place is behind this large building. You walk over this bridge and then to the right, and there you find several stairs up behind the hills. If you have seen my earlier videos, you can see the place. I will put a link in the description below. Good morning. Last morning before we walk to Santiago. How is the sky? The sky is blue. Good. Some time for us to have breakfast. It's the last morning. I think it was a nice day at that Albergue. Sky is blue, and yeah, it's a little bit chilly, a lot of wind today. We have about, I will guess, 24.5 kilometers left to Santiago.
This is the last day of hiking. It's always special. Is it joy you feel, or is it sadness that the walk is soon over? For me, it's a mix. I think it's fun to reach the goal, but at the same time I want to continue. I like to be on the road, walking. But I've learned that the Camino continues within me, even after I return home.
Okay, I was wrong. It was 25.7 K left to Santiago. We are leaving Padron. I don't know really what to say about Padron. It's a small city, but have a lot of albergues and hostels to choose from. It's not so easy to find any place to have dinner before 7:30 in the evening. That's our experience. Good morning, Camilla.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Last day of hiking.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think about it, that it is the last day? How do you feel about it?
A little bit sad.
Okay. Could you have walked more? If you need it?
I have to sleep first,
Okay.
take care of my knees, but yes,
Huh?
so
But your mind is still thinking that you can hike.
nothing wrong with the mind.
And the energy, it's more some injuries. Yeah. Yeah. It can be that. It feels good to have clean clothes today. It smells better than my hand washing. Even though we are start to sweat almost immediately. I think this is how I will remember Spain. Lot of cars walking beside roads and walking on asphalt. Of course, I also will remember the forests, but it's much more busy here along the trail in Spain than it was in Portugal. So if you just walk from Tui, you will miss all the good parts in Portugal. So my suggestion to you is that you start in Porto and walk forward Santiago and discover how amazing and beautiful Portugal is. Buenos dias.
Good morning, Sweden.
Last day today.
Last day. The last push.
Yes. We've met them several times, and he told us that he had been studying in Sweden. Time for a first stop. The birds are singing for us. And the cars, I don't know what they do, but they make a terrible sound. I feel I like it best here in the forest. We meet a few hikers now and then, but it has not increased so much yet. We are walking through alleys, forests, walking on roads, beside roads. It's a lot of variation today. So, how am I feeling after walking for soon 12 days? I feel good. I feel less stressed, and my feet is okay. My legs a bit tired maybe. My ankles and my shoulders and back is also okay. So I don't have much to complain about. You have already seen a lot of these cafes, but now it's time again for a break. We have walked for a few hours, and it's time for me to have my coffee. I'm really waiting for this coffee. My espresso, and I don't know if I ordered right this time, because I got two, but there will not be any problem.
How's the walk so far?
Yes.
How?
Okay, what was your question?
How's your walk so far?
How
Had
my walk?
some coffee.
Yes, I got some coffee at last, and I'm a bit more happier now. Okay, my walk today, I feel it is okay. It's the last day. I feel it that we will reach a goal today, and I feel happiness and also a bit sadness maybe. Something we joke about when we talk is that every time I start the camera something happens. But in this area it's not possible to drive a car. But then it came a helicopter. Earlier it has been cars, trains,
Gardening equipment,
yes.
sounds.
Someone are telling me something. Maybe I should stop recording.
What conclusions can we draw from this year's hike? The prices of food and drinks have gone up a little, and this also applies to albergue, pensions and hotels. But I still think the prices are affordable. It hasn't been any problem for us to find somewhere to sleep, even though we had not pre-booked anything. And the friendliness of the locals and hostel owners has been incredible. They are naturally pleasant and have not shown any signs of being tired of us hikers. The weather in July this year has been fantastic for hiking. However, I think we still pack a little too much stuff in our backpacks than we need for this type of hiking.
Hello there. We are doing a price level investigation. Our experience are that the prices have increased since we walked into Padron, and after Padron the prices have gone up about 30%, you can say. An iced tea cost 2.5 euro, pizzas 12 euro, sangria 8 euro. That was a little information for you. Maybe you already have noticed it, but as long as you have walked, you'll be more and more quiet. Not so much to talk about. I want to talk about something that I think it's important to know when you are out walking under the sun like we do, and when you're walking a long time. We are drinking and eating several times during the hike, but anyway we can have blood sugar drops. A blood sugar drop can arise very quickly, and surprisingly you start shaking, being dizzy, and then it's important to have something with you, maybe a biscuit, you can have chocolate or peanuts and something like that. But it's fast, goes fast out into your blood system. And we have about 2 liters of water with us, and it's still not so much water that we need. And it's not only the water we need. We need salt, minerals, so therefore we need to eat. So think about that when you start walking for the day, that you have something in the backpack with you, so you can get a higher level of blood sugar when you need it. Oh, we are looking for a place to have lunch. So we leave the trail for a few minutes. Not long. We haven't seen so much cafes for a while. But right in front of us we have one. The lunch for today, bocadillo and a beer. They didn't have so much to choose between. But it looked good. Good bread, cheese and ham. It's nice here in the shadow. It's 27 degrees Celsius outside. Yes, and we are in Galicia. And the wind is cooling us. And we have 10k more to go to Santiago. Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
Just a little tired, but you know, I'm in Camino.
No singing. No singing.
No,
No.
nothing today.
Nothing.
I'm very tired.
Yeah. Oh, this was made for us. We want a bench here because we need a break for water. Are you singing? What music? What is the song?
Come on, baby, lick my phone.
I think this is the first sight of Santiago. Did you hear that? Camilla has something to tell you.
When it rustles in the leaves and the bushes at home, it's almost always a bird. If you're unlucky, it's a snake, but here it's always a lizard.
And we are happy for that. Still hills to climb. It's 31 degrees outside. And I don't know the heat on the asphalt, but it's hot. Soon we walk into Santiago and we're talking about how it feels. We feel a kind of resistance against to walk into a city. I think back in time maybe they arrived in a village with food, horses, people, the church. We meet trucks, highways and many houses. How do you feel about walking into Santiago? Happy, sad?
Well, I feel very happy and grateful.
Yeah. We are grateful that our bodies could carry us so good. Okay, here you have a choice to do again. One way is Por Conxo, something like that, and the other way is Por Santa Marta. I think it is two ways you can choose between to the suburb of Santiago. It's over 31, 32 degrees and we have about 2k left to the cathedral. So we took a break. I took a beer and Camilla a Cola Zero.
But I'm longing for Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max is the best.
Okay. So not so far to go after this. Normally when we have looked at Santiago it has rained. Now look at this. Saturday 37 degrees. The last kilometers are in Santiago and they're long way on the side of the streets. Even though you arrived from Camino Frances, it's the same. So you have to walk this before you arrive in the old town where the cathedral is.
How does it feel to arrive in Santiago de Compostela? It's always special to enter Santiago de Compostela. And then the feeling I get when I arrive at the square in front of the cathedral. It's awesome, regardless of whether I've done it several times before.
Now we soon are in the old town. You can see it in the front of us. And on the left side you have this fantastic park. I think you should visit if you have time to go walk around in Santiago. Here you can see just a bit of the park, but it is fantastic. 3 ladies. It's worth important for Santiago. So now we will walk up to the cathedral through the old town. It's always special to walk up through these alleys to the cathedral. I think it's extra crowded today. Here you can see the cathedral. So, now we are at the cathedral again. It has been a very, very nice walk.
Yes.
Fantastic. What do you think? Now we're leaving the cathedral behind us and are walking for our hostel. We should have it right in front of us in 100 meters. Camila, we are in Santiago.
Family.
Sí,
Possible.
sí, sí.
Date today.
Yes.
Sí, sí. Importante.
Okay, friends, we do a last check-in at the hotel. Follow me. Here is our room. Perfect. Just 300 meters from the cathedral. We paid €66 for this. And we also have our own bathroom here. So friends, if you follow us all the way, we want to say thank you for watching. We are at the Santiago and we're sweaty, warm, tired and hungry right now. So now we'll turn the camera off and we will see each other soon again. I promise.
We made it.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hi there. It's the day after our arriving in Santiago yesterday. We are eating breakfast in the park and we are looking at the cathedral. It's an impressive building. We have been at the pilgrim's office and we got our Compostela for completing the Camino Portuguese. Before you can enter the pilgrim's office, you have to scan a QR code. Then you can do your registration before you enter the office. And then you go in there and get a number, your number in the queue, and it works very fast because they have up to 25 service desks in there. And they're nice, and you can buy a credential for your distance if you want things, or you get the free one that's just saying that you have completed your walk.